6% of those 600,000 that are coming back are going to have the chances of having all three, both traumatic stress, traumatic brain injury, and depression. Well, of course, the Soldiers Project and all of us believe that the first step is to get the kind of treatment that you need for your psychological injuries. And that means that we hope that they'll seek out therapy.
My name is Susie Vinci. I am 43, and I was in the United States Navy. Shortly after I was released from the military, I went through a divorce, and I was very angry and very bitter. And once I succumbed to the fact that counseling was probably a necessity, I actually entered into a relationship and was remarried a year ago. In the line of work that I was in the recruiting field, and it's a male-dominated industry, so there are challenges being a female in the military. When you're in the military, you are taught a suck it up and keep moving mentality. When you get out, it's not as easy to transition from that mentality. You still continue to keep that mentality. And you, as far as seeking counseling for the issues, you don't want to think that there's anything wrong. You don't want to be labeled as having mental health problems, and that's a huge stigma to get over.
My name is Carolyn Fink, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker with the Soldiers Project Sacramento. And today I have the honor of representing the therapist and the other volunteers that give their time for the Soldier Project. The Soldiers Project provides free and confidential therapy. That means we give treatment to our military, our veterans, their family members, their children, and their loved ones who have some kind of a psychological injury due to the fact that they've been in war and they've served their country. We do this free. All of our therapists volunteer all of their time. We never charge, and there's no limit as to how many sessions. Our goal is to help them reintegrate into a world that they've left behind, and they're coming back to very differently. They're coming back to a world that's passed them by in many ways. It's hard for them to relate with what's going on. Their injuries sets them apart from others. It's dependent on how many programs we have in place for these young men and women to help them re-enter. Things like education and family support. You know, when a soldier goes to war, and I'm using the term soldier generically, when a soldier goes to war, their families go with them. Everyone is affected by the deployment of a soldier. It's our job to meet our clients when they come in, to build a very safe place for them to be. They're comfortable. We make them as comfortable as we can. And to guide them, if you will, down their journey, their road for changes that they want to see.
Once I realized that it was something that I needed, going to the counseling and obtaining the skills that they provide were a huge help. So it's worked really well. It's a daily struggle. It never goes away. You just learn how to deal with it better. That's my hope, that I can be a voice, that I can take the experiences that have molded me into the individual that I am sitting in front of you today and make them positive, so that there are women out there who don't have to go through what I went through, or have access to knowledge that there are resources out there readily available for them, that they don't have to wait 2, 3, 4 years and suffer in silence.
a parent always wants to see their children happy. And when she first got out, she wasn't at all happy. And after the counseling, things started coming together. And she's back to the same Susie she was before she ever went in the Navy, when she was in high school and at home. She has so many friends, and everybody just absolutely loves her. So it's been a good thing.
What are your hopes for Susie in the future now?
For her to continue to be happy and successful.